I was just trying to grab them, push everyone down the street more.
Tales of heroism from the miraculous helicopter landing right in front of a Delaware County church. Now we're seeing the moment of impact as investigators remove the wreckage to try to find out what went wrong. This is Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock, and we are streaming live on CBS in Philly. Good evening to you. I'm Natasha Brown.
And I'm Siafa Lewis. Yuki Washington and Jessica Catalia had the night off. The chopper has now been removed from out in front of Drexel Hill United Methodist Church. It
was lifted from the ground, placed on a truck, and will be driven away so investigators can continue to examine it for clues as to what went wrong.
The helicopter crashed yesterday afternoon in front of the church on Vermont Road. It was on its way to Children's Hospital Philadelphia from Chambersburg, PA.
The 4 people aboard, which included a 2-month-old baby, escaped before firefighters and police arrived. None suffered life-threatening injuries. The NTSB is investigating to figure out what went wrong. Officials say it's nothing short of miraculous that the chopper avoided a web of wires and buildings and homes, and that no one on the ground was injured. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden is in Drexel Hill tonight, where the community is thankful this wasn't much worse, Joe.
Yeah, Natasha and Siafa, good evening to you. Of course, a lot happening here within the last hour. The NTSB updating us on some patient conditions. 4 people we know were on board. According to Upper Darby Township sources, the pilot's identity is Daniel Moore, and they tell us that Moore was seriously injured. The NTSB met with him briefly today. They said his medical condition precluded them from continuing an interview, but that his prognosis is good. Let's go up to Chopper 3, give you the bird's eye view of the scene as we can see it from the air, with what remains of a sign that this chopper crash landed on. You can see them also tending to some shrubs. The chopper now on a truck headed to Delaware for further investigation. The whining and groaning of something overhead was the first sign of trouble. It brought people out of their homes.
I see a woman who's just stopped dead in her tracks in her car, and she's on the phone with 911. She goes, "It's a helicopter, it's a helicopter." And I was just like, what? Like, I couldn't wrap my head around like what she was saying.
In the area of the Drexel Hill Methodist Church, an accident reported to be a helicopter.
This twin-engine civil airship dropped out of the sky. A landing so careful and meticulous, emergency officials believe the pilot pulled off a miracle.
4 patients on board. They're being accounted for. They're being transported by EMS.
And Alexa Sheeran captured what is now a photo of heroes in action.
I just see people helping each other. I see, no matter what, no matter who, there's no like right or left. There's no, what religion. There's no labels. There's no labels, and it's just people helping each other.
Jewel Singles was driving by immediately after the crash. There she is in Alexa Sheeran's photo. Singles darted from her car to help.
I stayed with the medic who had the baby, which was absolutely phenomenal of him. One thing about EMS is the job's never over. You always try your best to follow through, and that is exactly what we did. Like, kudos to that guy. I would love to shake his hand again.
They say it takes a village in so many ways, and these folks with that flight crew came through.
The neighbors were a godsend. It takes a village, and the village absolutely did what they had to do to help protect these guys and the baby.
And we've heard so many incredible stories over the last few hours from the people who were here on the ground when this airship came down out in front of this church. And now the difficult work begins, the investigation. The NTSB telling us it could take upwards of a year or even more. They say they have to analyze many of the electronic components on board the chopper. They'll download some of that. They'll also be in touch with companies in the U.S. and across the globe, all of the different manufacturers who have hands in this type of aircraft. Lots of work to be done. The very beginning just unfolding here in Drexel Hill. For now, we're live. This is Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Joe, thank you so much. We'll stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the medical helicopter crash. As soon as we learn more about what caused the crash and the people on board, we will have updates for you on CBSPhilly.com, also our streaming service, CBS in Philly.